And today I'm going to teach you the first program, which is sine series program. Uh, the program which I've given you, it is actually a little bit complicated, and so uh, I've just I'm just trying to explain you in a very simple manner. So first you need to know the sin x series. Sin x series actually comes with x minus x power cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial minus x power 7 by 7 factorial. So the series, whatever the number we are giving, that should be coming in this series formation. So for that, we need to go for stdio.h, conio.h, and since it is mathematical, I am using math.h. So these two are actually mandatory, these two library files, stdio.h, conio.h, and mathematical oriented, I'm using math.h. So here you see, I you look at the program here. I have declared the variable in temp minus 1, and I've given c is equal to 2, fact is equal to 1. Let us see where we are using all this. First, what is the logic of the program? The logic of the program is we want to get the x values. So if though I am giving x value in degrees, later on we have to convert the x value into radian. So that is the basic rule. Whatever value I am getting in degrees, that should be converted as radians. So initially, first I am getting the x value in degrees. So x is a variable which is going to get the values of get the value in degrees. So x is actually given in float. So I have termed the variable x in the float. Then I have to give the number of sequences, that is x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by factorial. This is the number of x is one number of term. X cube by 3 factorial is another number of term. X power 5 by 5 factorial is another number of term. So the number of terms I want to display, that is taken in the variable n. So n is actually given as integer. Now you see, now what I'm doing is in x, the value of x, which is given in degrees, is converted into radians and again stored in x value. So x into to convert degree into radians, I have to go with this formation. So pi value divided by 180, 3.1415 is the 59 is the pi value, that is divided by 180, and it is multiplied with x value to convert into radians, and it is again stored in x value. Now I'm doing a assigning again the x value to sum. Now look at this program here. What I'm doing is angle in radians. After the angle which is converted, the x what I have converted, I'll tell you why I'm printing this angle in radian is I want to see what actual value of x is. So I'm just printing that value, and I'm just that printing that value in x. Now the first look at the series. The series starts with x value. So though I've converted x into radian value, that has to be stored in sum, right? Because I want to capture the x value first. So I am just giving x is equal to sum here. So the x value is given in sum here. The sum will have the first initial value. Then you see this print of sine f of x comma x. It will just print the value of x. Yes. Then now here actual formula starts. So after x, it is immediately starting with power of 3. So I am just starting my I variable. I is actually given as integer. So I is given as 3. Then number of terms you want to display, that is whether the number of term is 5 or 7 or whatever it is. So till that the I will be executed. So I less than or equal to n, and I am incrementing by 2. Why? Because the x minus x cube. So I is starting with 3, then I is equal to I plus. So I is 3, 3 plus 2, it will become 5. So for this sequences, I am going for this for loop. I'll tell you why C we are using here. Now come here. Now look at the series. See, everything is related to series. So look at the series here. Now what is 3 factorial? 1 into 2 into 3. So if I multiply 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 3, 6. So 3 factorial value is 6. That I have to initially get it. So inside for loop, after I is equal to 3, for I is equal to 3, I less than I equal to n number of terms, and you're going to increment I is equal to I plus 2. I equal to I plus 2, only after a sequence, one sequence is executed, I will be incremented. So initially when I is equal to 3, I less than I equal to n number of terms you give, it will go inside the loop. Now I am giving a variable called fact here. Initially the fact value is 1 here, because all the factorial starts with 1, 1 into 2 into 3, right? So fact is equal to fact. The value of fact is 1 here into what is I value? 3 here. So 1 into 3 into I is 3, 3 minus 1 becomes 2. So 1 into 3 into 2, which becomes 6. So you see the initial value of x cube by 3 factorial is satisfied. 3 factorial is the value of 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3, which is 6. So here you can see the fact value also comes as 6. So fact is 1 here, I is 3 here, I 3 minus 1 2. So 1 into 3 into 2 becomes 6. Now what is the sum value? Sum value is actually x. So x plus temp is actually, I have given temp value as minus 1. So no, I'll just, here I am giving minus 1, so I'll let it be plus 1. Temp value is 1, which I am giving here. So temp value is plus 1. So 1 into power of x comma I. What is x? Whatever value I am giving, I is actually 3. So x cube by factorial is 6. That is, I have multiplied here 1 into 2 into 3, which is 6. So you can see sum plus temp. Temp is actually plus here. Right. Okay. So since initially it is coming as minus 1, I'm just giving as minus 1 itself, because you have to get x minus x cube. So sum is actually x here, because previous statement here you can see sum is equal to x actually. So sum is x plus temp is actually minus 1 plus minus 1 into power of, that is x cube by 6. So you see the first two expression is executed here. Now come here, again, you see I is incremented to 2. So I now will become 5 here. Again it will come to fact. Fact is actually 5 here. I mean fact is actually 6 here. Previously we got fact as 6, right? So 6 into 5 into 5 minus 1, 4. 6 into 5 into 4, which is equal to 120. Again you see sum. So initially temp was minus 1. So minus it will become plus power of x comma x is x value, whatever x value you're having in sum, comma I is actually 5 now. So x power 5 by 120. Likewise the number of terms it will be now, number of terms it will be executed. Now if you see this, if c modulo 2, that is, what is c? The value of c I have given is 2. So 2 divided by 2, it will be 0 only. If it is 0, if the c value is 0, give minus sign. Else, why I am using this this 2 statement is, some I actually understand that my logic of the program is completely coming in the expression series, but I want to print the same output in the expression series. So for this only I am using this c modulo 2. Modulo is actually, it is going to get the remainder, that is 2 divided by 2, the remainder is 0. If both the remainder is 0, equal to 0, it will print minus sign, else it will be printing plus sign. Then finally I am printing power of x comma I. Then you want to get the x value and the sum value, and finally get ch. So this is for printing purpose, that is, I want to print in the power series. I'll show you in the output. Okay, this is for printing the minus and plus sequence, and this is for printing in the x by x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial. So that series I want to print. This 4 statements are actually used. Otherwise the logic is applicable only to this three statements. So hopefully I think you understood this explanation what I've taught you. I'll just compile and show you. Control F9 is for compiling. Now I'm giving the degree, that is x is 30. Degree I'm giving, that is converted into radians, and n number of terms I'm giving as 10. So actually if I'm giving 10, but we don't have the series as 10, so it will come only with 9 value. We don't have the expression of series till 10. Okay, x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial minus x power 7 by 7 factorial plus x power 9 by 9 factorial. So it will stop with 9 because we don't have anything called 10. Okay, now you see angle in radian, that is 30 is converted into radian, and you see the value of x, that is 0.52 is actually x here, and you can see x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial minus x power 7 by 5, 7 factorial plus x power 9 by 9 factorial, and finally it is all calculated, and final result is been given in the x series, sine series, and this is the output, girls. So hopefully I think this logic you understood. Now I told you, right, if c modulo 2 is equal to 0, it'll give minus. So you see between 0.523598 bracket minus sign comes, right? If it is equal to 0, minus, otherwise it is plus. So minus plus is printed with only that c modulo 2. And next statement which I have given, print power of x comma I. So you see the cube, x cube 0.143547 is the x cube. The value of x is q is actually multiplied thrice divided by 3 factorial. So likewise for printing purpose I have used the fourth statement. Yes, thank you, girls.